Hello and welcome to another week of Ghana's Talk. And this week we'll be getting more depth about that absolutely abysmal, complete shambles of a disaster of a Europa League exit. And it wasn't an Unai Emery masterpiece. It was just the fact that Arteta is shit. You already know. But yeah, we'll also talk about obviously yesterday as well. Might as well talk about the Chelsea game. Not that it matters anymore. And I will be opening up the panel right now. I'm going to open up the lines right now. So I don't forget. So if you want to jump on, it's there in the comment section. You already know. But yeah, before we start, obviously, if you haven't already, go hit that like button and that subscribe button. You obviously already, most of you are, I'm guessing you have, but if you're new here, you already know, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you have £2, just £2, go without a bottle of Coke or a bottle of lemonade this week. You already know. You already know. Just hit that membership button. But yeah, obviously, we might as well just dive straight into it. It's not gonna. I don't know if it'll be a long show today. I don't know. Probably be joined by people, but yes, we've already got a guest. Hello, you're right, Malcolm. What are you saying, bro?
You know what I'm saying, man? What's up?
Where are you from? Oh, I said, where you from, bruv? I was gonna say, where you saying? I was gonna ask where you like where you are from, right? After, but I say, where you saying?
You good, man. I'm in Maryland.
You're
I'm, in,
sweat.
I'm yeah, man. I was born in the States, but I'm from Rwanda, so yeah.
Oh no, because I heard
Yeah.
the accent in it, so I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna tell you're from somewhere like somewhere from the state. Yeah. So I was like, oh,
Mhm,
that's. But
mhm,
yeah, how you
mhm.
doing anyway, man?
I'm
Like,
good, man.
what's your thoughts on the old game on Thursday, man?
Thursday.
Yeah,
Um, but which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the Villarreal?
yeah.
Okay. Mm, not gonna lie, I think you guys were like, I think you guys showed a lot of like energy. Like there's a lot
What
of
team you
like,
support? I thought you are you not a Gooner then?
nah.
I should have asked what team
But,
you support. What team you support?
I ain't gonna give you any banter, mate. Nah, man, I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
What team you support?
United, mate. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna give you, mate. It's okay, man. Today I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna be nice to you today. I'm gonna be nice to you today. I'm gonna be nice to you. All right. All right. I give
okay,
my thoughts.
concede that still.
Anyways, so yeah. So what was I? Yeah. I think you guys didn't. I thought you guys didn't have like a lot of like energy. You guys I just felt like honestly, I thought you guys would go through, but from what I saw, you guys kept giving the ball away. It just looks like a very very boring game, like a game of two halves, basically. I still
Yeah.
don't get why I said it took off Aubameyang, like because you guys were desperate for a goal, and so I feel like yeah,
Listen, I don't know in it.
that was just
For me, I already told everyone in it. For me, I'm not really bothered that way. I hopefully see this as a final nail in the coffin for Stan Kroenke in it. We say, Tommy.
Oh man, you
yeah.
hate that guy, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, we say, Tommy. You good, yeah?
Yeah, you good, yeah? I'm good, man. Just literally, I was on a gal. I think I was on a gal stream like for months, and I told him about Arteta, man. I told him. I said I'm a rival, innit? So obviously I ain't gonna like have any agenda or anything. And I told him about him. I said he ain't gonna work. I said he ain't been working. You know what I mean? But I don't know what it is about Arteta. I don't know what everyone saw and everything. Like
No,
I
do you
just
know
feel,
what it was? Yeah, I wanted to give him a chance in it. I did want to give him a chance in
yeah,
it. Like I thought maybe after a year at least of management, like at least a good 12 months to
yeah. That's cool,
15
innit? Like give him a
months.
year.
You know
But
what I'm
I always
saying?
say,
Then start judging me on there. But then I just didn't see any like. Fair enough, VAR as well. I'm not one to be big on the VAR thing, but according to these stats now everyone's going on, we've had like something like 10, 11 points taken from us because of stupid VAR. against
How
us.
many,
But
how many went? How many went
apart
for
from-
you though?
uh,
How many went for you? That's the thing though. Like you got to like even it out because I'm one of them people in it. Like I think it goes against you and it comes against you. Like one time you're thinking everything goes against you, and at the end of the season you go, you know what? It's actually even that. That's why I don't like VAR because there's really not much point of it because you're always going to get decisions.
yeah, man. That's the thing, man. Like someone said it, but it's because Arteta isn't handing that brown envelope over. Do you know what I'm saying? That brown envelope with the bit of the, the cash inside, and like Ollie is and all that. That's what they're saying. It Ollie's handing that little brown envelope over with the cash inside, man.
Wait, so we have a question. Like, wait, come. Like, do you think it's Arteta? Like, what do you think? Do you think it's all on Arteta, or do you think it's just the players?
No, it's on the play. Obviously, we can't. For me, I'll put it. If we're just going by the squad and the manager by now, like, so we're not going on, the whole background with above and all that. Yeah, we're just going on the squad and the manager. You have to blame it. For me, I would say 65-70 to 35-30 on the manager's side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would accept that.
You know what I'm saying? Because yes, there are players to blame. Don't get it twisted.
I think the long term is on the owners, and the short term is on the managers and players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I was trying to say. Like, if we're just doing the manager and the players itself, and we're forgetting about other issues that we have right now, it will go 65-70% towards Arteta with the other 30-35% on the players. Because yes, players are to blame. Arteta can't play for the players.
Yeah, of course, right.
Yeah, but
if it's a system they don't like and you're forcing it on them, what else can you do? Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't force a new system on them and every single one of them to be like. That's why I wanted to give them time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it literally, do you know what it was? I think the game for me where I was like, do you know what? Bun this. He needs to leave. Was the first leg of Slavia Prague.
Was it?
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember you
bro.
going mad. You was going mad.
Bro,
Yo.
that was when I was like, nah, Bun, that's what confirmed it for me. Like, nah, fuck this guy, bro. Get him out my club.
You see the first leg or the second leg?
It was the first leg.
Really? When you guys won 3-1?
I even said, bruv, I don't even care. Like, we should be winning next week here. But the fact that we played this shit, yeah, and we did not embarrass this team, especially after the bullshit that happened, yeah, bruv. I was like, nah, Bun this guy, bruv.
I reckon. To be
honest, I feel like. Sorry. I feel like Arteta is getting an easy run here. Like, I've seen less blame on him, but I've seen more blame on the players. Like, I feel like the only person that I feel like has gone all in on Arteta is Troops, and this guy is all about trust the process. Nah, man.
All roads lead to the manager. All roads lead to the bench, mate. All roads lead to the manager.
It's true, and do you know what it is for me? Yeah. What also adds on that is what that apparently, I don't know if it's true, but I did see something. Was it yesterday or the day before? A little report that came out saying apparently the older players are blaming the younger players for the reason why we are where we are, or something like that. And I'm like, are you? When I saw that, I couldn't believe it. I was like,
man, when
like
got to the training ground.
True. It's just a little report I saw, innit?
Yeah, there's no
you know what I'm
smoke
saying?
without
Like
fire,
I said, that could just be complete bullshit. But if that's actually true, and it wouldn't be, and do you know what it is? I don't think it is true, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is true.
No, of course not.
And I'm thinking to myself, hold on. For the first 10, 15 games, hardly of them young players were playing. So who are you blaming for them games?
Yeah, but this is the thing, though. Last season, people blaming Emery, Arteta had more games than Emery and Ljungberg put together. Did you know that? I think Arteta had 19 games, and the other two Emery had more, about 15, and Ljungberg had about 4. And everyone goes, Emery finished this 5th. Well, Arteta contributed as well. So I didn't really. I thought he won the FA Cup just to keep in the job because he never really had a great run or anything. He just won the FA Cup, but in the league, you're absolutely atrocious.
Well, this
To
is
be
my.
honest, yeah.
Go on, go
No,
on.
sorry. No, just to be honest, you because of where you guys are right now, you guys have to be. You guys have no choice but blame on to depend on like the youngsters like Saka and like and all them, and you have to blame. You have to rely on them because like your squad is basically like I don't want to say dead, but like it's just not good enough to.
No, look, do you know what? I agree with you as well because I think I
Yeah, but
saw that report that came out today, innit? Yeah, and I actually did my research, innit? Like I actually went and did my research, innit? Because I thought, nah, it can't be exactly true. But we played 15 games we played without a number 10 or AKA Emil Smith Rowe. Yeah. We were 15th. And then Smith Rowe came in, yeah, number 10. And since he's come in, so since they're saying from the first game, which was against Chelsea, since that Chelsea game, his first game he's played, we're actually, and don't bite me off for this one, yeah, but we're
I'm
actually
gonna bite you off.
We're
Well, I hate that.
We're fourth from
I hate that
from the Chelsea game. If we're going from the Chelsea game itself, just from the Chelsea game, and we beat them 3-1, yeah. It's that was the first game of the season. They're basically saying up till now, which wouldn't be the end of the season. It'll be just gone hit midway through to the season. Yeah, we would be in fourth place right now on form. And I was thinking, hold on, I don't know. And then I actually went on Google, yeah, and I went to Smith Rowe and I looked at all the games he started, yeah, and all the game, and with Smith Rowe playing, we've actually picked up 31 points.
Yeah, but the thing is, he puts him on
and
the left.
Saka as well. Look, obviously, that's not without Saka as well, and obviously there are other players to play their role part. But for that number 10 role, since we had that number 10 role, and I remember before January even hit, before that Chelsea game, I was the one screaming out the whole fucking season, we need a number 10, bro.
Yeah, I remember you should say that. I remember you should say that, bro. No, go on.
No, go on, Tommy.
No, all I was going to say is, I remember you used to say that, and I used to be like, not all teams need a number 10, like, it's dying out. But then I realised, but if that's how Arteta wants to play, then he plays in number 10. But the thing is, yeah, he brought Odegaard in, and then he put Smith Rowe to the left, and it just literally, you just got worse again. This is what I'm saying about Arteta. Everyone goes, give him time, he's going to learn. But the thing is, you start to notice how he's going to be when he's a manager. And I've seen it all. It's like he took all the negative from Pep when he was there, and he's doing it all with you. Like, he took all the negative Pep has, and he's bringing it to the Arsenal. Literally, like the stuff he does, you can realise how he's going to be in the future. And I think he's going to keep them mistakes and the way he makes changes. That's going to stay with him now. I don't see him changing it.
Go on, Malcolm. Go on.
Yeah, I just think, like, I agree with Tommy. Like, I just feel like, you guys have had Arteta for what? Almost for like a year right now, right?
We've had him, this would be a year and a half, basically.
Yeah, like a year and a half. Yeah, 18. So I just feel like So for this a year and a half. So I just feel like if Arteta really wants to be successful here, he needs to look at the players that he needs to get rid of. Like, if you like players like Xhaka, Chambers, and all those guys, like, he has to get rid of them, because if you get to like next season and you guys are still like mid-table, and you guys are still inconsistent, I just feel like you guys need to look at a different manager, and I feel like that's on the board. The Crown kid, because they're the ones who are in charge of. They're the ones who gave Arteta the job, and so honestly, it's kind of like how it is at United. Like with Oli, we have fans who are saying, "Oh, he's at the wheel. He's just a post. It's okay." No, he's learning on the job. I'm like,
mate, he's been a manager for 10 years. He's been a manager for 11 years. That's what I used to say.
This thing, Ollie's been the manager for 10 years, yeah, but he's at United and he still doesn't have a style of play.
Well,
so what does that tell you?
Yeah, I know. I think he's been a manager longer than Pep, because he's managing from 2008 with Man United. B team when he won the league, and I think Pep started in with the bastard B team in like 09 or something. But yeah, like he's been manager for ages, literally ages and ages and ages. He won the league with
Mold.
Mulder once. Then he went to Cardiff, and then he come back and he didn't win the league with them. That's what I was saying to people, but I just don't get it with these managers, man. Honestly, I don't get it. Like with Arteta, like I just don't really understand. Like when people say he needs these players, like I don't think they understand. What would you? I don't see anything from him being a tactically good coach. I just don't see it. Oh, is that Joshy boy? Hey, Joshy.
Yo, we saying, bro? We saying people. Yo, Cam, we saying, man.
You're
Good.
telling me, Josh, you good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
So what was your take on Thursday, bro?
Take on what?
You can go, Josh.
On Thursday.
On Thursday?
Get out.
Oh, Lord of mercy. On Thursday, all right.
Do you know what, for me, yeah, when I saw it, yeah, do you know what made me laugh more, innit? Was when I went on Twitter, the meltdown I saw of Arsenal fans. I saw
10 minutes in.
Arsenal fans were in meltdown. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, you don't hate me for it for the Arsenal fans, did it? But I was there laughing. I was like,
Thursday.
You're getting broken up, you know. It's fine. You're getting cheated on you. No, it's fine.
Hey, Thursday, yeah. Oh my days.
I was on a night shift. So I was like letting it get through my night. I was like 2 o'clock in the morning, like watching all the AFT videos. Like,
shout out, you West Ham fan. You West Ham fan, mate. You're dead club, bro. Irrelevant team.
Man the gap.
What do you mean, the gap?
I don't really disrespect West Ham because of 2 reasons.
What do you mean?
No.
They're trash, bro.
One, it was my granddad's team. Yeah, it was my granddad's team. Yeah. And
but 2, they're trash.
And 2, my guy Ryan Fredericks plays for them.
Oh, Ryan Fredericks! Ooh, Lingard! Lingard!
Here we go, Josh.
Bro, at least you know what it is. It's one of them. Yeah, it's not like I'm rubbing it in anyone's face or something. At least I know a footballer. I know a footballer, innit? Like that.
Anyway, back to Thursday.
I know a footballer, innit?
Oh wow. Anyway, back to Thursday.
Oh. Come on, Josh, tell it. Come on, Lord. You are safe.
That is now the first time in 25 years Arsenal Football Club, the Fallen Giants, have not been in European football. How embarrassing is that? And I am 17 years old having to witness this. Yeah.
Bruh.
You wasn't even
man still doing his stats.
See, I was 3 years old, innit? I was 2 years old. 3 years old the last time we was out of Europe.
Oh, you're a granddad.
Bro,
like a granddad,
17, you know, man. I'm 17 and haven't witnessed anything, bro. Epic Cups here, little community shields there, but no Premier Towel.
Oh, no.
So annoying, man. Honestly.
You haven't seen a Premier. See, I don't remember the 98 title very well, only because I was only 5. Not even 5. I wasn't even 5 yet. It was before my 5th birthday, so I was 4. Wasn't it? Yeah. But I remember the 2002 double, and I remember.
Come on.
I fully remember.
Man like Bergkamp. Come on, G.
Oh my god.
Bergkamp's my guy. But Bergkamp is the ultimate OG. I don't care.
Come on. Hey, yo. The king, bro. The king.
He's very disrespecting me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Bergkamp is the best cam of all time. I'm telling you right now. Bergkamp is the best cam of all time.
What no one realizes, Bergkamp, but exquisity and beauty to the football English game before Henry even came to Arsenal.
Yeah.
It was just because Henry's career was so great and he did bits for us.
Thierry Henry. Come on, mate.
We can't live in that era no more, but we don't live in that era. That was 17 years ago.
Come. You know what's funny? Yeah, you know Rant, yeah, Rant. You know he was doing like a reaction video on Henry, and so he was like, this is exactly why Arsenal are so desperate.
Wow.
No, because
I'm not
bro,
joking.
Wow.
do you know what it is, yeah? Nah, do you know what the problem we've had, yeah, is for some reason, and I've been saying it since '06, yeah, is every year, yeah, we focus on mainly the attacking and midfield.
Always.
never-
Bruv. Bro, better
And
yeah.
we're bringing these mediocre, unknown defenders.
Yeah. Yeah, mediocre. Gabriel, mediocre.
Squiliacci.
No.
Spilacci,
Who is that?
Man,
Who
like
is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is
Even
that?
I
Who is
remember
that?
Squiliacci.
Who is that? Who is
You
that?
don't know the names that
Bro, who is that? Tommy, who is that?
Koscielny.
He was trash, bro. Vermaelen was pants, bro.
I'm telling you,
Bro,
Dub, there's so many
Koscielny, bro, he was
mediocre
pants. I don't care.
But
Bro.
the fucked up thing is,
He got done by Martin. bro.
our attack, and our midfield remained
Ramsey,
decent
Cazorla.
enough.
Oh,
decent
jeez.
enough. It was decent enough. I wouldn't say it was the best like Henri in them,
Wilshere.
but it was decent enough. But every single year, these Seagan, there's
Bye
one.
for them.
Fucking send him off. Fucking who's Senderum? But send her off. Yeah, I used to call him send him off. Send him off because he was shit.
What was that? What was that? What was the other one? Begins with a D. Oh,
Dickhead. Oh, what's his name?
yeah,
Drew. What's his name?
You talk about Debussy.
Yeah,
No, centre back. The centre back. D.
People are forgetting we had man like Debussy, bruv. Oh my lord,
Right, come on, baller,
oh my
baller.
word,
Bro, he was a
like,
baller.
people are forgetting the mediocrity of the fence
Bro.
we had, yeah. Whilst we're having
Santos.
all right, like,
Santos.
bruv,
Right,
look,
come on,
if we
baller,
get
baller,
let me
man,
put it this
baller,
way.
man.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it.
Baller.
Hold on. Let me put it this way, yeah. If we had a strong defense when we had the likes of Adebayor, Van Persie, Fabregas,
traitor.
Pause. I know he's a traitor. Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying before he became a traitor, yeah. When we had the likes of Adebayor, Van Persie, when them two were that season they had was the most deadliest strikers. I think the only two better were Rooney and Ronaldo, bro. Literally. Like
Ramsey.
We had Fabregas, Nasri.
Flamini.
We had, but that squad there was so good that was good enough to win a Premier League title.
Eduardo.
Edward, yeah.
Sanya. Every single year, we've been screaming out. We've been literally screaming out defenders, keeper.
In it.
But and then the defenders he buys or the keeper he gets is so dead, mediocre. Like they play in league in France or they play in the B League in Italy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like players with no actual, real good experience, bruv.
Bruv.
Huh?
Like,
you remember Czech, yeah?
No, he's not. But shut him up. No, he's not. He's dumb.
It's Neji. It's Neji
No,
from
he's
Juventus.
not, bro. He's pants, fam. About.
Leno can't even catch a cold, mate. Leno can't even catch a cold.
Is the Aisha?
That year when you were saying about Eduardo, like, bruv, if I believe
Chesney, yeah.
Eduardo injury didn't happen, yeah. For some reason, after that injury, yeah, that was the first year of every single year since. That, at that point of the season, around the end of January, start of February, we would have most of our major injuries come through. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, Cam, can I ask you a question?
No.
Yo, what's your team for next season? Your starting 11 for next season? Or, right, let's say we've Stan Basuma and Camavinga and let's say, I don't know, Fekir and Awa. What's your starting 11? For next season?
No, Cam even knows that it's dead, man. Cam knows it's going to be a dead squad. He knows.
Yeah,
Matt Ryan in
Bellerin,
goal.
Holding,
Matt Bellerin,
David Luiz.
left
Do you know
back.
what's so
Cedric.
funny? Yeah, I would actually take Matt Ryan over
Word.
right now.
What? Leno.
Yeah.
Say it, Cam.
Rah,
Say it.
nah.
Here's
But
my
I'd take
start
Matt
left for next
Ryan over
season.
Leno right now. Leno is so dead, fam.
So for me, yeah. So for me, yeah, in goal will be Williston.
Take
No,
the
I'm joking.
Stegen.
Just he's
Wilson.
crap, bro. He's trash.
Yeah, you should run, mate.
He's
Get out of
pants,
there, mate.
man. No, seriously, Tommy. He's
How old is he, by the way? Leno, how old is he?
He's like
27?
what, 28, 29 now.
Hey, it says 7. It's about. Is he in the German team?
Fourth
I kinda saw it.
He's
goalkeeper,
like
innit?
fourth choice, bro. He's like third,
Yeah.
fourth choice.
Rah. I actually thought it was called for the squad because I saw. I think it was Ter Stegen. No, I thought, or maybe it was Ter Stegen and Neuer.
You got to sell Aubameyang, man. You got to get rid of Aubameyang next year, man. You
I'll
gotta
be
get rid
sick.
of
I didn't even want to give him a contract last year.
Obama who? Obama who? Obama where? Obama why?
Obama gonna miss him, bro.
Yeah, man.
Cam, it's either Wenger had no defense scouting capabilities or he could not coach defensive stability or structure. But that's the thing. No,
I think
it's more to do with the scout, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's more to do with the scouting because look at the defenders that we had, fam.
Yeah, but I think he was lucky when he got there because he had a great defense. I just didn't know if he knew how to rebuild the defense. Like he bought Gallas and that. Like what was it? 07 when Gallas come in.
Yeah,
I just didn't think he knew how to rebuild it. That's the thing.
Big up Rain in the panel.
I don't rate Onana. I don't rate
Oh
him.
no. What's his name? No, I don't know.
Onana's actually not bad, yeah, but he got banned from football.
Yeah, you won't have him
Yeah,
till
and you know
February.
what it is? People are saying Camavinga, yeah. Bruv,
This guy
Who
won't
is he?
come, man.
I don't even know who he is, fam.
Camavinga. No, Camavinga.
I don't know who Camavinga is, fam.
Great defense for FIFA.
No, I know who he is. No, whoa. I know who he is, but I'm saying I've never heard a hype about him once this season. I'm just saying, me personally, I've not heard one hype about him this season.
Yeah, because
Why is it suddenly?
I don't really watch him that much, but like I've seen like clips.
Well, go on, good first.
What's happening, GE? How you doing?
Yeah, it's good.
I've heard that he's a good player, but I've not like seen a lot of him. Like I've only seen like clips or like like short videos.
No,
of him.
you know what it is with Camavinga? He's 18, right? And he broke into the Rennes team at what, 17, 16? So much like Erdegaard, everybody's gassing him up so much. And he's already made an appearance for France's national team. Just like Erdegaard did. He has Erdegaard written all over
He's got a good goal, by the way. He's got a good goal, by the way, for France. His first goal.
No, he did, but he just has Erdegaard written all over him. You know, breaks through his team at a young age, breaks into the national team, linked with Real Madrid. Like, he just has it written all over him. To spend 60 million on it. No, but to spend 50, 60 million on him, when we could have got Samare for 20, or even Basuma for 30, it's stupid.
Do you reckon he needs like another 2 years? I reckon he needs like another year or two.
Yeah, I want to see him another year or two first, at least.
Yeah, but I've said this about Arsenal. I said you should make your own names. You should make your own big names instead of buying them because it ain't been working. I think you should make your own like Camavinga.
No, but the big think about it. Who's the big names we've actually got in that you can say that are actually changing?
Not like sort of big names, but names you're spending money
on. The only
on.
one we've really got that you can say that's actually changed our squad for the last 2 seasons is Aubameyang.
That's what
to be honest, if you're talking about like
shit, apart from
like,
this season.
You could say like this thing with Camavinga, like you think that I've not watched him a lot to say that he like, but I feel like he should be like a Sancho where like he can go to like the Bundesliga where you could actually see him a little bit more because like then he can also be like he will also be like in the Champions League, so maybe like let's say like a Bayern Munich or Leipzig at least to prove himself a little bit more. because I feel like if you're buying him from Rennes, where there's like not a lot of like competition, I think if you're talking about like a first team player and just throwing him in the first team, I feel like he will struggle. So
No, I will. To put
I'll give him like another
Camavinga in a
year.
first team for Arsenal would be so it'd ruin him. It'd ruin his career
Yeah.
because he's not,
Well, especially if Arteta's in charge.
You got to think he's younger than Saka. He's a year younger than Saka, and we all know how much pressure Saka's already on. Camavinga, a £60 million signing. If he messes up, yeah, that's it. It's L's. That kid's getting hate left, right, and centre because
Just
60
like
million
what's his
quid.
face from Bayern Munich? What was his name? Sanchez, the
Yeah,
midfielder.
Renato Sanchez. Yeah, he was young as well.
Yeah.
Which
and
one?
He went to, he went to Swansea
Renato
on loan.
Sanchez.
Yeah, he went to
I
Swansea.
think about the Portuguese guy. The Portuguese.
He's
He's actually bro. He's actually
Yeah, he was a good
now.
one. He was a good player. But
He's still good now. I'd take him now.
He's at Lille, isn't he? He's at Lille now, isn't he?
Yeah.
yeah,
He's doing really well. It's him and
he did win the
Samare.
Euros.
It's
In the Euros,
when
when Portugal won the. He did well in the Euros when Portugal won it in 2016.
Yeah, that's when Bayern Munich signed him. They sent him on loan to Swansea.
Yeah.
He did really
And
bad.
Really bad. They got
And then
relegated that season.
he went on a bit of a downward spiral. Went to Lille, and he's doing really well there. He could win a Ligue 1 with them if they win it this season. But this whole thing with Aouar as well, because I saw that Zayn mentioned Aouar. Bro, Aouar's not as good as you think he is. He's
but even so,
Wait,
you need
Tommy,
more than one
Tommy,
player.
listen to this. I was told by this statistician guy, that Aouar's he would play left wing for Arsenal in a 4-2-3-1. He's played more minutes this season than Pepe and has less goals and assists.
Oh yeah, I saw it in the group chat.
I think it's like 5 more chances created overall with more minutes.
I feel like I would fit more in a city.
Yeah, he's.
You feel more in a city more than an Arsenal.
Yeah, but I'd have Partey in Aouar, and I'd have Partey just standing, just sitting in the back, in front of the back four, and I'd have Aouar box to box.
But this is the issue. Aouar would be very attacking. A lot of fans want to bring him in for creativity, and we've seen that Partey on his own in terms of defensively in the midfield. He's so poor. He needs that Saul Niguez or Koke next to him who can help defend.
You need 2 CDMs. You basically need 2 CDMs. That's why you need Basuma to sit in it with Partey.
Yeah.
And then obviously you just need a Cam then, just to create like a Smith Rowe. I think Smith. This is what I don't understand about Arteta. He's basically took Smith Rowe out, who's doing really well, and he's put him on the wing. Like, why is he doing that when Smith Rowe has been doing better in Cam? That's why you ain't creating that much. Because Odegaard don't really do that much. He looks pretty on the ball, but he doesn't have anything. He just doesn't have any end product.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, sorry, I missed that. I had to quickly go deal with my little one. Yeah, no. So, what was being said? Sorry.
We're just talking about Aouar we're just talking about Aouar and the Camavinga.
So, what would you take them both?
Cam, do you remember Renato Sanchez at Swansea?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
The kid from Bayern.
Oh my god, how did he get to Swansea? But I remember the hype about him as well, fam.
Yeah,
you know what's so funny? I remember the hype about him because I was like, I'll take him at Arsenal. I'll take him.
Well, the thing is, what I was saying at least, and I think Tommy was trying to say it as well. When it comes to Camavinga, because he's 18, he has that Renato Sanchez hype where if he moves to a big club, and I know Arsenal ain't technically a big club, but in terms of pressure, the amount of pressure. Think about it. He's 18 years old, right? But if we buy him for 50, 60 million, whatever it is, a lot of fans will forget. Bro, they're going to forget his age, and they're going to treat him like a 50, 60 million player. Our fans will genuinely want this kid to be getting like De Bruyne numbers in his first season. It's like, no, that's never going to happen. He's 18.
Can you go back to partnership with Partey as well?
Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't do it, bro. Aouar's not as good as
I think someone said a Bayern Munich. Someone said a Bayern Munich. He would feel in a Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich are really a very good. Yeah, that's the one. Plays for Bayern Munich apparently. I mean, yeah. You think the Bayern Munich are really good at like developing young stars and turning them into like superstars. If you look like players like Jabbar Musiala, like he's already
a baller.
he's bowler. So I feel like as someone like Kamavinga, yeah, to get into that, sporting stuff of Bayern Munich, he'll be a world beater. I can tell you that. If you,
Well, I mean,
he was
again,
at Bayern
we saw that
Munich.
with Renato Sanchez, and I think with
Yeah.
Bayern Munich especially, they prefer Bundesliga players. Like, they need
Yeah.
midfielders. They'll go and get a Florian Neuhaus from Gladbach and these kind of players because
Or he's basically already proven.
they want Bundesliga proven players because they're smart. They take away all the competition. And that's why they're so dominant.
No, but I just think someone like Kamavinga, yeah, you just put him in that first team, he'll be washed, and then people are gonna start saying his shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, I personally, I think we need to actually. Do you know what? It's a hard one for me because it's. We might be linked to all these players, but are they gonna want to come and play for Arsenal?
Exactly.
They're
They're saying the Camavinga stuff. He'd be open to move to the Prem, but Europe's a factor. So, say for example, City coming for him, and Arsenal do. He's picking City every day of the week because he wants Europe. That's what he wants. I mean, of course he does.
I feel like every young player,
18.
yeah, would want Europe. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Every young player that comes up.
Sorry, Malcolm. I'd be happy, if before Arteta was to leave, if he was to at least get rid of another, I would say 5-6 players of the players that we need to get rid of. Hopefully, bring in more. I'm not even gonna say I'm not even gonna try to say any big names because it's under Arteta and Kroenke. It's just I highly doubt we're gonna get any big names. So I'll just try looking to replace them for a season or two with decent squad players who play for like Brighton and all that or whoever in it. Yeah. Just bring them in for 2 seasons to rebuild, to get that depth back, because otherwise, or just fuck off Arteta in it. I keep saying Wenger, bro, but fuck off Arteta in it, because I believe, if Arteta was to leave, and we was to go for someone like, we're not gonna get as much as we want Allegri and all them, man. All them top managers will look at this situation at Arsenal right now and say no. They're not going to give me the financial backing I want to make what I want to do at this club. I already know.
The thing, the Kroenkes will never appoint this kind of managers.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
If we're going for these lower standard managers, I would take someone like a Belza or something like that. A best of the bad bunch, if that makes sense. And I'm not disrespectful. They're not like exactly bad, but you get what I'm saying. The best of a lower standard bunch.
That's why I always bring up Graham Potter, because a lot of Arsenal fans think, "Oh, he's a bright manager. He's going to be shit."
I laugh when people say Arsenal going for Graham Potter. I laugh.
I think he's a good manager. I mean, again, he's attacking football. Obviously, no one can. Everyone says, "Oh, you can't predict if he's going to do it at the top level." It's like when Alex Ferguson made the jump, and even when Arsene Wenger made the jump, you couldn't make the prediction. So it's a pointless argument. At the end of the day, Potter's style of football would work for Arsenal. Like, he plays very good attacking football, and we have the players to score goals. If we create a lot of good chances, obviously under Arteta we don't do that because
we're talking about Potter here, Brighton.
Yeah,
it's
man.
crazy.
This is the thing, though. Again, Arsenal fans took the piss out of Spurs the other week because they had like 8 different managers reject them. You think that we ain't going to be in the exact same boat? We're not in Europe. They could be in Europe next season. We're not even going to be in it. So our fans, we laugh at Spurs, and I get why. Obviously, I laughed at Spurs as well. But we're in the same boat, if not worse, right now. And I mean, we've got Arteta still. That's the first thing. They sack their manager because they have ambition. Somewhat. We don't.
Honestly, if you look at United's form, It's like I would still sack Oli, even though we are in good form. But like, if that
Don't
still
let
means
Flawless hear you say that. He'll
I
get
was gonna
upset.
say flawless.
like no. First will agree with me. Yeah. The thing, yeah, if Oli wants to be like really successful, yeah, he needs to start like starting the likes of like
Big up Flawless, obviously.
Donny van de Beek, Diallo, and going for like players like Varane and Alderman, because I just feel like that this midfield partnership of McFred, yeah, I've had enough of it. And then this partnership of Maguire and Lindelof is just it's atrocious. And so and we know and I know it's gonna happen. He's gonna start them every game because that's what he does. He's just looking for that passion merchant system. Yeah. So
What's your thoughts on Maguire's injury as well?
uh, uh it's a big one because I feel like he's gonna start a buy player that has not played in like what a while, and then you have Lindelof on the other side that I cannot trust at all, and so I feel like that will cost us in the final or like in the last two in the final games of the league because I just feel like with them two in the center back, I just feel like Baye will suffer, yeah, because because of like Lindelof's incompetence, and then Lindelof will suffer as well because of rust of Baye. He hasn't played in a while, so I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I just you never know with Oli. Yeah, Oli would just could try and convince Maguire to say, "Oh yeah, it's okay. You can play. We need you. It's okay. It's okay if you're not if you're injured, you can still play tomorrow." So like I don't want Maguire to start tomorrow, but I'm really worried because the thing that all hasn't done doesn't rotate his squad. So I think that's why he's players like Maguire and Pogba getting injured. So I'm worried, man. Like
Well,
I know what you.
I just wanted to get your quick thoughts on it. So
Mm.
obviously we've got Chelsea, haven't we? Oh, by the way, what Goodman Express? What was your thoughts on yesterday's game as well, man?
Bro, I watched
Not
it, but I
that nice.
didn't. I watched it, but I didn't hear what I mean. Like, I had it on, but did I pay attention? Not really. I mean,
I saw the first half.
yeah. I mean, I watched the game.
I was
Yeah,
just like,
I
can't
watched
be
some of it.
bothered.
Like, I had it on in the background, kind of thing. But I don't know. I mean, everybody's
I only
saying,
saw Williams goal today.
yeah, same. I didn't see it, and I really couldn't be bothered to rewind it on my live stream, so I kind of just said screw it, and I watched it today. But yeah, I mean, everybody's saying stuff like, "Oh, why can we perform like that today and not on Thursday?" It's like it's different level. Like it's West Brom, and even then we weren't that good if you actually think about it. It was what 3 incredible goals, Pepe's left-footed shot, there was a free kick. You take them 2 goals away, it was 1-1. Pereira's goal was embarrassing for a starter as well. Like that defending, man. How are you letting one guy who's going down to the Championship just run through like 5 players like that? Bit of a joke, really, but I mean, yeah, we won the game. So, what annoyed me though was why ain't Balogun even on the bench again? He shouldn't have signed a contract, man. Seriously, he signed a contract just to be sat in the reserves again. Like I don't get this manager just baffles me. Again, we all said, can we play Saka on Thursday at left back? He doesn't do it. He plays Saka left back yesterday, and he probably has one of his best games in the last few months. Like, why do the fans know more about? Like, why do we have better decisions than a manager?
Yeah, I thought he was better at right wing, innit? But after I saw left back, I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I forgot how good he was actually at left back.
Yeah. Yesterday was at left back. Yeah. But, I don't know, man.
But I think
isn't it?
Emma Smith Rowe, do you know what it is? Yeah, I know there's a hype on Saka, but I think Emma Smith Rowe is going to be our main player. But there's just something about Emma Smith Rowe that I feel like it's going to be bigger contribution and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look, when Ødegaard signed, everybody obviously got a bit excited when he had a good few games. But I've been saying it the last 2-3 months that Ødegaard ain't as good as Smith Rowe. He just isn't. He doesn't offer as much, and I got called negative. You know, a lot of people who said that Ødegaard wasn't good enough were called negative, and that we were, you know, just trying to be different to everybody else. At the end of the day, we're right, because now everyone's calling him a passenger. Like, he is. Ødegaard's crap, man. Seriously, I don't. 60 million quid. Some people were saying they were going to pay for that guy. Like, come on, man. Smith Rowe. Like, why didn't I don't know why fans just turned their back on Smith Rowe so quickly. Like, he literally won us that game against Chelsea, pretty much. The way he played in that game against Chelsea was mad. And everyone just turned their back on him for this Norwegian flop. Like, it's embarrassing.
I agree, man. Here's the problem. I don't see. You know what it is? Yeah, I just hope in the summer. My big, you know what it is? I just want the season to end, and in the summer we hear stuff. Because I always said it. That don't. People are, oh, why have we not heard anything about Daniel Ek and all that? Me personally, I said wait till summer. Now, the topic was, will Arteta last till summer? He obviously is, because they came out and said, yeah, he's staying. Conkeys are adamant they're not selling. So the only thing I'm thinking is they're not going to sell, and they're going to give Arteta a good 150 maybe mil to spend, and just to shut us up. Yeah, have some money, get some decent players, blah 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 blah. And then by October, November, we're going to be in the same fucking rut, because he's going to end up giving these dead ass players extra year extensions on their current contracts. It's like, bruv, really? So, for me, I'm not really too bothered anymore.
Comes deflated, mate. Comes deflated.
I'm not deflated. I'm just, you know what? I can't be bothered anymore. I'm not even like.
Yeah.
I think that I've wasted all my energy all season saying all of this, yeah, to it to come to light now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, see, I told you so. You know what I'm saying, fam? But yeah, man. But obviously we got Chelsea. Is it tomorrow or Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yo, Cam, man's got a dip, yeah. But I'll speak to you soon, yeah.
Yeah, no worries, Malcolm, man. Big up for coming on, man.
Yeah, big up, man.
Big up.
But yeah, man. Yeah, good. What's your thoughts on Wednesday's game?
Bro, usually I give my heart and then what my head says. Like, they're two different, but I can't lie. Both are saying a loss, a big fat L for Arsenal Football Club. Like, let's be honest, man. Like, we got Chelsea, bro, and it's not like they've got nothing to play for. You know, they're still fighting for that top 4 spot. So they're gonna want to win this game. They're gonna want to get some revenge from that embarrassing result earlier in the season. It's at Stamford Bridge as well. They've been incredible at the Bridge. Like, I just don't see it. He's going to play a strong team. I think that's why the likes of Martinelli came off earlier and the likes of Aubameyang didn't really play and that kind of thing. But I just don't see it mattering. I don't think we're good enough right now. The way we conceded against Pereira for West Brom, yeah, Mason Mount does that, or even Werner. It's just L's. Because we know how bad Leno is in goal right now. Like, he looks so shaky, so I'm optimistic.
I should quickly get this out there. Obviously, the Fulham game has ended. They lost and they have been relegated. But you all knew that was going to happen anyway. But yeah, no, I agree with you, man. Like, you know what the funny thing is? If we end up winning, yeah, it wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, wow. So you can win now, yeah. Okay. So when it don't matter, yeah. And this is what pisses me off. Like, I see a big fat L, but it just wouldn't shock me if we did win. That's how I see it. Like, I don't really care about this. Like I said, we've got 3 games left of the season. There's not a lot we can do unless there was a miraculous change above us which won't happen. Because that's what 8th, 7th, 6th, and 5th. That's 4 teams right there. And I'm not saying for top 4. I'm just saying to get top 7 or whatever. That's 4 teams right there that all need to fuck up all their last 3 games. So that's not going to happen. So we're finishing 9th or 10th in it. We just got to accept that this season. So I don't really care about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's mad as well, if you remember the last game against Chelsea, a lot of Arsenal fans were saying, oh, we're going to lose this and that. And then, obviously, a lot of Chelsea fans were getting gas, saying it with chest that they're going to win 4-0, 5-0. And they lost. And I've seen it again. You know, I went on a Gauge channel earlier and a bunch of Chelsea fans are giving it all chest and saying they're going to destroy us and stuff like that. And I get it's different. Obviously, Tuchel's different to Lampard, but it happened once. Why can't it happen again? That they all get gassed. Arsenal fans have no confidence and we go and beat them. Like, it's definitely on the cards.
Like is it? Yeah, no, I agree, man. That probably will. Like I said, that happens all the time, man. It's just karma for them, innit? And then when it does happen, it's like, it's all right, man. It doesn't matter anyway. But, and then they try and banter us for where we are in the league. And it's like, okay, but you lost to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Camp, did you know that after the Real game on Thursday, you know, got pumped 4-0? But yeah, I know. Yeah,
they got 2 red cards, innit?
Yeah.
Villarreal. Yeah, the goalkeeper. Was it the goalkeeper as well? We couldn't even score 1 goal against them. Think about it. We didn't even score 1 open play goal. We scored a penalty.
It's true.
Like, it's mad.
It's very true, fam. It's very true. Fam, I'm figuring out here because we scored a fucking penalty. Oh my god.
Yeah. Pepe got the penalty, innit?
They scored 2 open play goals. We scored a penalty, fam. We couldn't even score nothing else. That's bad, bro. That's actually bad. But the funny thing is, I've seen us defensively before be better than what we was under Emery, But attackingly, we're shit, bro. Like, under Arteta, we've been so shockingly shit. At least Emery, was getting goals, innit? His big problem is that we kept conceding goals.
Yeah.
Well,
No, but what you got to think about it, Cam.
Goals.
If you look at it, look, Arteta's defense. He ain't improved our defense. What he's done is made us more defensive so that we don't concede as much.
Yeah.
Emery obviously was the other way around. He just said, "No, we'll just score goals instead." The reason why I back Emery in that case over Arteta is Emery realised we had a crap defence. So we were going to concede goals anyway. He decided that our attack's our best area, so let's utilise it the most. He got us 5th by scoring incredible amounts of goals while also conceding a lot. Whereas Arteta's decided to go the other way around and we could finish 11th. It just proves which manager knows what to do because Arteta valued defence over attack and it hasn't worked. Whereas Emery did the opposite thing and we got 5th, 1 point behind 4th. And let's be honest, we should have got top 4 that season as well. If you didn't piss about in that Palace game, we'd have probably at least drew that or won that and we'd have been in top 4.
It's true, man. It's very true. There's a couple of games we pissed about it, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, true.
There's a few games where we could have actually secured it and we didn't, bro. But we had the better run in that year as well. That's what pisses me off. Out of all the teams that were fighting for it, we had the better running as well. And we couldn't even fucking do it, bro. I was like, wow. But all you need is like this many wins out of that many games, and you can't even. And they didn't even end up doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, in the comments here, Conrad, fuck William, bro. Fuck William. He only scores when it don't matter no more, fam. See, I told you he's an op, fam. And what the funny thing is, he'll probably end up getting another 2 goals, but before the season's out, fam. That's what
watch him score a winner against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
But if it happens, I will not be shocked, fam. I will not be shocked, fam.
Like, genuinely, it'll happen,
Definitely
man.
up, bruv. He's definitely up. I never really gave up on Emery. I could just see the players weren't doing it for him. I gave up on Emery because, bruv, for me, I just didn't like the way our defense was so shockingly shit under him, bruv. Like, it was so bad, bruv. Like, I hated the way defense was, and I can't even lie. I flipped on Emery a lot quicker than I did flip on Arteta. But with Emery, I didn't want him in. When I first seen him come to the club, I was like, why? Why Emery, fam? That's the first thing I said was, I don't even want him here. But, all right, cool. Let me give him a chance, innit? And then, that embarrassing, but we couldn't secure top 4, and then we that embarrassing final defeat to Chelsea. And the funny thing is, if we were to get to the final, we would have probably end up losing anyway.
Yeah.
So, well, for me, it's a bigger problem than. Oh, but it's just a problem now. The thing that upsets me the most here, though, and it pisses me off about rival fans this year, people are forgetting it only takes 1 or 2 different players or a manager or whatever, to change a whole team around. Think about it. We have dead players, but what happens if, say, a certain manager comes in and then we're starting to see a world-class performances from, like, El Nene? Because it could happen, bro. I'm not saying it will happen for El Nene. I'm just using this as an example. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, there are certain managers out there that can actually get the best out of a player, like, better than they'll ever play under any other manager.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So whereas, or there's systems out there that suits a style of play for a certain team better. Like, but it only takes 1 or 2 changes to get that ball rolling. But to be honest with you, the 1 or 2 changes we mainly need are Kroenke and Arteta. So.
Yep, I agree, man.
But yeah, man, obviously. These comments quick. So yeah, Zayn him and stuff. Still, I've been screaming out his name for 2-3 years now. What do you mean? Big up NB. I said this. Something like that. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Come. Yeah, I've been doing any season chat for ages for the new contract and give the club photos for next season. What I hear from our CFC boys. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, man. Now, obviously, we there's not really much to say tonight because now, look, the season's basically done now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? The season's done.
Yeah.
We've got nothing else to play for. The only thing we can talk about is what we hope is going to happen in the summer. But yeah, man, obviously, big up for everyone. I'm going to end it there anyway, man. Big up for everyone who joined in and all that. Make sure you have hit that like button if you haven't already. And yeah, man, big up yourself, Gooner Express, and big up for Malcolm coming on and Tommy and Josh as well earlier. There, I will be back. We will be back next week at probably the same time, even though, just like I said, we'll probably just be diving in and just getting onto Arteta and Kroenke now, bro. That's about it. Just disrespecting them, bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, obviously, big up yourself, Gooner Express. Obviously, you let everyone know where they can quickly find you.
Yeah, on Twitter at Gooner Express _ and on YouTube the Gooner Express.
And you already know where you can find me. If you don't find me on Sarcasm City, you can find me on Twitter at CamZ24. But yeah, man, big up everyone who's been in the chat. Everyone have a good week. And fuck Kroenke and fuck Arteta. We want you both gone, you absolute pagans, bruv.
Kroenke out.